Have you ever noticed that your brain will happily spend 47 uninterrupted minutes researching the history of medieval spoons, but 5 minutes into updating an expense report, and suddenly it needs a snack, a coffee, a nap, and I don't know, perhaps even a complete career change? Maybe I'm just projecting, or maybe yes, I seriously need to consider canceling the History Channel. But the point is this: what people often call laziness in reality is actually something a bit more complex, as well as a bit more interesting. Motivation changes the way your brain works. When something feels particularly meaningful or valuable, your brain releases more dopamine. And contrary to popular belief, dopamine isn't just a feel-good chemical. It's more like your brain's highlighter pen. It tells your brain, hey, pay attention because this matters. And as a result, your attention sharpens, your working memory improves, your hippocampus is more likely to store what you're learning, and you have more mental energy to persist through challenges. In other words, motivation doesn't simply make you want to learn or change. It helps your brain become better at it. So when you're struggling with burnout, it doesn't just leave you tired. Often it disconnects effort from meaning. And when everything feels equally urgent, equally exhausting, and equally unrewarding, your brain stops highlighting anything. It's like opening a document where every single word has been highlighted in yellow. Have you ever done that while reading a book? Like, if you did, nothing would stand out. You wouldn't be able to tell what's important. And ultimately, nothing would stick. So before asking yourself, how do I become more motivated? Try asking a different question. Why does this matter to me? That single question recruits the prefrontal cortex, reconnects your actions with your values, and it gives your brain a reason to invest attention instead of merely surviving or struggling through another task. Your brain wasn't designed to run on obligation forever, despite what your mother may or may have not told you. It was designed to run on meaning. So before your next important task, spend about 60 seconds writing one sentence that begins with, "This matters because," and not because your boss said so, and not because it's on your to-do list, but because it connects to someone you care about, a value you hold, or the person you're trying to become. Sometimes the fastest way to regain focus isn't another productivity app or a guru quite helpfully informing you on social media that excuses don't matter, as helpful as that is. It's reminding yourself why you're doing what you're doing is worth it in the first place.